things we did in Busan during this BTS concert.
Hey guys!
We are back with the Sizzle. I am your host, Jade.
And I'm John. Welcome.
Today we have a really cool conversation to have. It's all about Busan and the concert for BTS that's happening.
Wow, that's so cool that it's free.
Yes, it's free, but you have to fight to get the tickets.
You still need tickets, right?
You do need tickets, and I know several fans from all over the world who are fighting like online to get the tickets.
That's crazy.
And like the resale for the tickets is like it's crazy expensive. It's
I bet.
Like $800, $500, like ridiculous.
I read online that the stadium holds 100,000 people. That's a lot of people.
It's going to be sold out completely. And there's going to be people outside that can't even get in that are going to just...
Like tailgating?
Exactly. I think that's
Is there such thing as K-pop tailgating? Let us know.
I actually went to a K-pop tailgate, I'm not going to lie. I've actually been to one of those.
What do you guys do? What is...
It was like before the concert started outside. It was like fan meeting.
Oh, okay. That's pretty
where
cool.
all the fans got together and we played like trivia and we had like that kind of thing.
Okay, so it's like a fan group meeting.
Yeah,
kind of thing,
it was really
out.
really fun actually. Gosh, I forgot all about that.
And the great thing is, Jade just came back from Busan.
Yes, I did.
During BTS concert week, so I can't wait to hear what you have to say about it. How was Busan during that preparation time?
I think Busan has changed a lot. So I've been in Korea for 6 years, but last time I went to Busan and Busan now is, I think, very different. Like, I went to the Gwangali beach. There's like in Busan, there's two main beaches. There's Haeundae and Gwangali. So Haeundae is a little bit farther away, so it kind of takes a long time to get there. But there's like it's like a beach town. Like everything you need is there. There's so many hotels. There's malls and everything.
It's very touristy.
It's very touristy. Like you can just stay there all day and you can just have like a beach day. But if you go to Gwangali, that's kind of like the real Busan beach. If that makes sense, like. It's in the city, but also you get the beach and you get like kind of like the city life at the same time. So I went there and I was just like, oh, I just want to eat seafood. I want to have like the like kind of Busan experience because it's on the ocean. So you're like, I need to have all of like the scallops and shrimp and things like that. So we went to this restaurant and it was like, we got the best view of Gwangali because Gwangali has a bridge across the ocean.
Was it purple?
It wasn't purple yet. What was so cool about it is that when we sat down and we watched we were like looking at the bridge, like, oh, it's so cool. It was Saturday night, and on Saturday night they have a drone show.
Oh.
So they have drones that come up and they make a whole like a show. Like they show like Hangul and like people like from a long time ago in Hanbok. They make all these different images.
So it's images via hundreds of
drones. Yes.
That is cool.
It was so cool. And we didn't even know about it. So we're just eating and then we're like, what is happening? And there's all these people in the streets just waiting and watching it. And
it's every Saturday? Or?
Every Saturday night they do it. And they shut the street down in front of the beach. So it's all these people in the street just watching it. And there's no cars going by. And we're trying to get a taxi. So we're just waiting for the taxi afterwards. And it would not come because they shut the street off.
Wow, that's cool.
So, and I think they were like, that's like one of the tourist things that you can do in Busan. So like if you have time before the concert, you can go do this, or if you're in Busan anytime too.
Yeah, so if you guys don't know a little bit more information, where our article kind of explained like what the city of Busan did to prepare for this huge concert.
There's so much going on. Like there's
what
like
happened?
there's like there's like little BTS like stops, like where you can like it's like
pop-up shops or
like pop-up shops and like little we know you're in town for BTS, so you come here and like take pictures here and little things like that. Like I saw my friend like my friend came in from the Philippines, and so she went to Busan, and she was showing me like on like Wednesday, like before the concert on Saturday, like all of the different things that they have like set up, like from the airport to like near the stadium, they have like little signs and little areas.
Like BTS signs?
BTS signs, like flowers and like these huge little stations, just because a lot of people are coming just for the concert.
Yeah, this is such a crazy thing. And if you guys don't know why the city of Busan is doing it, it's because it's for the World Expo. So they're trying to make Busan an international city. I think that's what it is. So that's why they're hosting BTS to do this free concert. It's kind of like a promotion.
Yeah,
international.
because like the World Expo is only every like 10 years, and this is the first time it's in Korea, and every year it's something like really major is supposed to happen. Like that's where we got the Eiffel Tower and everything through the World Expos. So like they're really trying to pump it up, and they're just like, okay, like how are we going to make a really big like splash, like or like show off like what Korea can really do. And so they're kind of be like, okay, BTS is the best that we've got so far.
The best thing we got.
Yeah. And so they're really trying to, because like everyone has been talking about this for months. Like, oh, are you going to Busan to see BTS, or are you just going to go to the city during this time? Because people are just going to go and not see BTS too, because they can't get tickets.
While you were there, did you see a lot of tourists from other countries?
More than I've ever seen. I've never seen that many foreigners in Busan, and like I've seen them in Haeundae because it's the beach. Like
that's the main area
during the summer, right? Yeah. But in the city, I saw so many foreigners. It's very interesting.
That's awesome for Korean tourism. Like this concert's really, in a way, it's not really free because like the city is getting paid by tourists and
everyone, like they're getting paid that way. Yeah. And like even when we tried to get, Even when I went, trying to get a hotel was so difficult. Like, we literally had to be at the hotel at the bus stop. Like, it was literally next to the bus station. We could see it from our window because everything else was sold out. Like, all of the guest houses and everything were all sold out.
Were there, like BTS fans, like, on the streets, like, ever? You just know that they are there just for the concert.
You can tell. Because they have, they have this fresh look. They're just like, oh, I've never seen everything. They're taking pictures.
Oh, like they've never been to Korea before?
Yeah. There's a lot of people who flew in just for this. And like, my friend at this tattoo studio, she was saying there's so many people like coming in and like they're just getting BTS tattoos and like little cute things, and they're just like, I'm only in here in Korea for 3 days. Can I come? Can I come? Can I come? Wow. So it's really, really cute because like there's so much energy going on like in Seoul and in Busan now.
That is awesome, guys. Let us know if you were at the concert or, if you've ever been to Busan. So, tell us more. What did you experience? How was that experience with all these fans like everywhere? Was it hard to do everything like since there's so many more people than usual?
Well, because Busan's accent is kind of hard to overcome. Like, I'm from Seoul and I live in Seoul, so I am used to how they talk and stuff. But even talking to the taxi driver, it was just like, I have no idea what you're saying.
They have a really strong accent.
It's so very strong. And so I was just like, what? And I was like, okay, let's just talk through Papago. Like, I'm going to just translate what I have to say because it was really kind of difficult. But other than that, like, other than accents, it was okay because Busan people, I think, are more kind than Seoul people.
I think so, too. I think if you move out of Seoul, there's a lot of nicer people. Like, it's like any big city, Yeah, so,
it was like, because, like, even, like, we went to go eat at this, like, barbecue restaurant. It was like seafood, but barbecue. So we were, like, I was cooking the food myself, but then the worker saw us like struggling because I've never cooked like shellfish on a fire before. So I was like, how do I do this? He came and he cooked everything for us. Wow. And like if I dropped anything, he would bring a new one. Like we didn't have to say anything. And in Seoul, they'd just be like,
they just look at you.
They just look at you and they're like, I hope
what's wrong with you?
Yeah. And so like it was so kind. So we were just like, I love this place. It was so cool.
So what other things can you do during that, while you're there?
There's so much to do. So like during the day, you can either go to the beach, you can go to it's the cultural village. Like in Busan, like you can go up this mountain. It's not like a really big mountain, but like up the side of the mountain, there's houses built into it.
Colorful, right?
They're
Colorful
all
ones.
different. It's like a rainbow, and so like it's really really popular to go up there. But if you take the bus, it's every hour, or you can walk it. But wear really good shoes because it's a heavy walk. It's kind of like a hike.
Yeah.
So people go there and they take pictures, and there's like murals everywhere.
Yes, there's a lot of murals.
It's beautiful. So you can do that during the day. Or another popular thing is, I think in either Haeundae. In Haeundae, there's a hike where you hike along a mountain on the water. So it's just all along the beach. And then at the like edge of it, there's a mermaid statue, a huge mermaid statue coming out of the water. So I've done that before too, or we just hiked that and then walked back to the beach and like sit on the beach and have like a beachy cocktail. Like that's what we did that one time.
Nice. It's more like a vacation vibe, beach vibe.
Yeah, like if you go to Haeundae, it's like really like vacation vibes.
Yeah.
But if you want to stay more in the city, you can either go to the village, a cultural village, or you can also there's Latte World Busan.
Oh, I didn't know that.
I didn't know either.
Is it new?
I thought it was new too because they have all these like signs. They're like, "Come to Latte World Busan." I was like, when did that happen? And they also have a lot of like art exhibitions too. They have a really big art hall where like you can go through like interactive exhibits where you can like the floor moves when you walk and like all types of things like that. So they have a lot. Like they are like if you go to Busan Station through the train, like you take the KTX to Busan, it takes 2 hours, like 2.5 hours. So when we went there, like there's all these signs of all the different things that you can do. So they're like, come to Latte World, come to the village, come to this art exhibition. And I was just like, it's too much. I don't know what to do.
Oh, that's awesome that they have. I've been there twice to Busan, and I only went like sightseeing pretty much. So I just saw like their glass bridge that you can go around.
They have the glass bridge over the ocean, right? And then the skywalk, I think.
Yeah, the skywalk is called.
And then they also have like gondolas over the ocean too. So like you can like ride it around the coast. You can do that as well. That's in Gwanghwaeli too, actually.
And Busan is not just like, it's kind of like Florida, where there's like mini islands. So it's connected by like bridges.
So many bridges.
So it's kind of cool. It's a lot different than Seoul because Seoul is like inland. So you don't really see too many like islands everywhere. I think Yeouido is probably the only one that's like that.
Actually, when we were leaving our hotel, we were like, I want to go to Gwanghwaeli one more time. And we got in the taxi, and as we were going, he was like, he saw all of our luggage, so he's like, do you want to take the scenic route? And we're like, yeah, we do. And so he drove us over the bridge so that we could see the other side of Gwanghwaeli, like from the bridge to the beach.
Yeah.
And we were taking pictures, like, yeah, we'll take you everywhere. He was so cool. And like, he drove us all around like the back streets, like where you could see like the little like traditional markets and stuff that you don't really see if you just go the main way. It was like,
I think the traditional markets is like the place to go to if you're in Busan, like especially if you're into fish or seafood.
Which I think
that kind of food is
a really unique experience. Like you won't get that experience in America. So if you go to the fish market in Busan, you walk in, there's different stalls. You pick the fish that you want, and then sometimes they'll have like sets where it's like, okay, you get this fish and then like different like a octopus or whatever, and then you buy it there. They bring it upstairs, they cook it for you upstairs, and then you eat it. Like, as soon as you pick the fish, they cut it up for you, and then they cook it.
You can do that in Seoul, too, but I feel like in Busan, it's like a specialty.
Yeah,
so they'll make it better. Yeah. And like in Seoul, they are in containers. So it's... I mean, it's still live, so I mean, you can't get fresher than that. But like Busan, they literally get it from the ocean.
Yeah, it's like they caught it that day.
Yeah, the same morning, and then that's how they make their business is through the freshness and if you're a seafood lover, definitely that's that's a city to go to.
Like it's like the fish market is next to the beach, so it's like I don't know how you could get any more fresh food than that. It was really cool because we didn't go inside, but we could see all the people inside, and like they had huge mural of a fish on the outside. I was like, wow. I was like thinking, who painted this?
What was your favorite like experience part about Busan?
I think the people was the best part because people were so kind. So like last time I went, I met this guy. He worked at this restaurant there, and when we went back, he remembered me from like 3 years ago.
What?
So I was really shocked. I was
3 years ago.
3 years ago, but it's like I was really at that time. We literally talked a lot about like, oh, I'm a tourist and these are all my friends.
That's
and we
amazing.
Had a lot of talking. But when we came back, it was my same group of friends. So he's like, I remember you guys, and he gave us service, which is like free food.
Free stuff.
Yeah, so we're just like, wow, thank you.
That's
we were really touched. We were like, this is such a great place.
That's amazing. So I can't wait to hear what other people are saying about Busan after this weekend, because there's going to be a lot of foreigners going to Busan, experiencing the same experience you experienced, and
I'm actually glad that it's in Busan and not in Seoul. Because I feel like you'll have a unique experience in Busan. There's so much to do. It's like a completely different vibe than Seoul.
Yeah.
And if you come from another country and you go to Seoul, it's like, okay, this is just all that Korea is. But it's not. Busan is really like the other, like more natural side of Korea.
Yeah, I agree. And if you do come to, Korea, make sure you guys check out the other locations that we have, like top 3 spots outside of Seoul that you should visit. So make sure you guys check out those articles and other travel spots as well. So we put them out there for you guys so that whenever you guys do come, you guys know where to go and like, where are the cool spots, so.
There's so many things to do, and there's the guide that you can follow that the city made, so that all of the fun things you can do in Busan. What is BTS's view of Busan? Like some of them are from Busan, so like there's a lot that you can listen to. So be sure you check out that article and let us know.
And then, like, maybe we'll also post some video or extra videos on our other social media. So make sure you guys check those out, and make sure you follow Jade, so that you get the full experience.
I posted all about Busan when I went.
Yeah. So let us know down in the comments below. Have you been to Busan, or have you come here? If you've ever been to the BTS concert, let us know how it was. It was your experience like in Busan. We are dying to hear your input, your feedback about that concert, because it's such a huge deal.
Thank you for being with us for the Sizzle today. Please to make sure to subscribe, comment, and like this post, and also share with all of your friends. We will see you next time.
안녕!